Hey parents, a few things, I'm making this video for you to let you know a few things that are going on with the youth group. August 19th, this coming Wednesday, we're going to have our fall kickoff. And so this would be something that we would normally be having if COVID wasn't a thing and wasn't affecting everything under the sun. We'd be having this anyway, but we're still going to have it. There's just going to be some slight modifications. A few of them is we're going to continue having Wednesday services. But instead of 6:30, the gym is going to open up at 6 o'clock. This Wednesday, I'm going to feed your kids Chick-fil-A box meals. So that means that they're going to get a sandwich or nuggets, bag of chips, and a cookie. And then we're going to have sweet tea and drinks and stuff like that at the church. So that starts at 6 o'clock this coming Wednesday. Also, upon your child's arrival, they are going to have their temperature checked. They can get a mask if they don't already have one, and then they're going to be checked in. Once they are checked in, their temperature is not above 100, and they have their mask, they're able to walk on in, go through the line, get food, and eat. They can take their mask off, obviously, to eat. And then while we're playing games or while we're having worship, we're going to ask them to have that they can take their mask off. But in between those areas, and I know some people think this might be ridiculous and some people think it's not. And so we're still, as Brother Jimmy has said, we're not overreacting, we're not underreacting in all of this. We're going to ask as they are going in between places that they put their masks on, and we will let them know when that time is. Just like if your kid went to camp, it'll be the same situation. So if your kid went to camp, then they'd kind of know this process. But all of that will be explained. So after mealtime, so starting at 6:30, we will have we'll have Bible study. We'll have worship. This Wednesday, we're not going to have worship in the sense of we're not going to have music. It's just going to be I'm going to give myself a little more time to explain what's going on and what every Wednesday will look like. But once that is done and we have Bible study, then the youth are going to break up into their life groups, into their small groups with the life group volunteers. So junior high boys will be together. That's 6th through 8th grade. And then senior high or high school boys, that's 9th through 12th, will get together. And the same thing for the girls with their life group leaders, and they're going to have small group. And it's going to be based on the Bible study that I led. And that's going to happen every Wednesday until something changes. Some people have asked, well, how long are you going to do this? Is this going to be a forever thing? We don't know what next week holds, what next month holds, but right now this is what we're going to attempt to do. Because from a minister's standpoint, there are two things that I believe need to happen in youth group: evangelism and discipleship. And so anything that we do is going to have those two focuses. And so Wednesday night is going to have that. It's going to have evangelism, it's going to have discipleship, and we'll even throw in fellowship just for kicks and giggles. But we're going to do everything that we possibly can to make sure everyone stays safe physically, and also make sure they get the spiritual nourishment that they need, especially when they come to church. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, feel free to give me a call. Or if you feel you really don't want your child to participate right now, and you want to see how it looks like the next couple of Wednesdays in a row, that's perfectly fine. But if you really want to keep your kid in the loop, there is a YouTube video that will go up of the lesson every week. That will premiere on Sundays at 6 a.m. You can get to that through the website. So if you are wanting your kid to kind of keep up with the lessons and go along with everyone else, they are able to do so. So that's kind of what's going on right now with youth when it comes to Wednesday nights. I'm going to keep giving you information. I'm going to keep letting you know what's happening. I'm going to start doing a weekly newsletter. I've been trying to keep that monthly, sometime every month of getting you a newsletter. But from now until the foreseeable future, you're going to have a weekly one. And in that weekly one, it will describe what's going to be happening that current Wednesday. It is going to have a lesson plan for that week with daily devotionals for your student that they will get through social media and text message themselves, but also that you can read it and go along with them if you so desire. So you're going to be getting that every Monday from me for the foreseeable future. Anyway, I love you all. I'm praying for you always. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks. Bye-bye.